Hey guys, MageKnight404 here, and you've waited for this one. You've waited a long time for this one. Let's kick ass in this awesomeness. Oh yes. Let's go. Sega.
In days long past, the Darksons, bringers of the Great Calamity, invaded Europa, pushing her to the brink of ruin. But the godly Valkyria heard the prayers of the people. Brandishing spears wreathed in blue flame, they struck down the Darkson invaders, ushering Europa into an era of peace.
Yes, we all know this from the first game. Welcome to Let's Play Valkyria Chronicles II! Oh yes! Okay, I was seriously not totally enthused when I heard this game was coming out, because it was on the PSP no less, and I was like, they're gonna fuck this up. They're gonna fuck this up. Sega's going to ruin the charm the first game had and fuck this all up. Any regrets I had when I first saw this, I take it back. I take it all back! This game is amazing! It's like Sega decided to take the first game and do everything in their power to make sure it kicks ass, even though it's on the PSP. And they did it. They did it right. They improved everything from the first game. Everything! This game is seriously like a true to the life sequel of the first game. And I am so glad that Sega did not fuck this up, because this game is really friggin' awesome. If you have a PSP, buy this game. Buy this game. You will not regret it. This game is full of McJesus and Rin. Welcome everyone to Let's Play Valkyria Chronicles II. Yes. 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 Alright, so you have new game, little game, options, install, and extras. Might as well go over the extras just a little bit, really quickly. Just show it to you. New game, you know what, low game, install, extras, and options. Install, just install the system to make this game load all the more faster. Extras allow you to unlock special content within the game. You can insert passwords and you can unlock new characters to play as, new missions, and new stickers for your tank. I haven't actually gone liberally with this sort of thing yet. I've only unlocked one thing so far. And if you saw my recent info video, you'd know what that was. And that was Isara. To be able to play as her, and you need to either enter a password or to have Valkyria Chronicles 1 clear data onto your PSP memory stick. And yes, I will be using Isara liberally. Very liberally. Enough of expositing, so let's start this new game. There are two difficulty settings, easy and normal. Easy lets you take less damage. I don't know if there are any other changes easy mode provides, but we're gonna play on normal. Yes, 54 hours I clocked in my first playthrough. This game is long, man.
The year? 1935. Two powers stood poised for war.
Time for a recap!
The East European Imperial Alliance, and in the West, the Atlantic Federation. Open conflict erupted as they vied for control of the continent. The Second European War had begun.
And we were immersed in all of it.
Caught between giants, the small principality of Gallia. No small prize, Gallia possessed rich deposits of ragnite ore, a valuable energy source.
Which didn't really
The
come
Imperial
a
Alliance
plot
marched
point.
on Gallia,
But
hoping to claim those resources for its own. The Empire conquered more than half of Gallia before the Gallian militia turned the tide and expelled the invaders.
because you don't mess with Welkin motherfucking Gunther.
1937. 2 years have passed since the Imperial Alliance invaded Gallia. But across the continent, the fires of war still rage.
Oh yeah, game's just starting, baby. January 1937, Mellvere.
I'm looking for an Avan Hardins.
Well, looks like you found him. What can I do for you?
Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you our main character, Avan Hardins.
My name is Hubert Brixham. I instruct at the Lanseal Royal Military Academy.
And this is Brixham, or as Avan will start calling him, Brixie. He's kind of a douche in the first half of the game, but trust me, you will learn to respect this guy because he is made of awesome.
Hey, my brother Leon goes there.
You'll confirm that this is your brother, then?
Yep, that's him, all right. So, how's he doing?
Looks like he's a stand-up guy.
I realize this is sudden, and it pains me to be the bearer of sad tidings.
Uh-oh.
But your brother, Leon Hardins, has passed away.
Oh, shit!
What?
I offer you my sincerest condolences.
Hey, wait, just a minute. How did he die?
All that goes on at the Academy is classified for national security.
Makes sense, I guess.
I'm afraid I cannot tell you any of the details surrounding his death.
You can't tell me! That's messed up! I'm his family! Leon wouldn't... My brother can't be dead. Man, that's crazy!
Avan is a firm believer that his brother isn't dead.
He was stronger than anybody I ever... What?
Oh, no.
That was nearby.
Oh, crap.
Bad news, Avan. We got rebels. They're attacking Mellvere.
Oh, what?
Rebels? Now? Of all the times they could pick. Grab your guns, guys. We'll join the town guard and send them packing.
Yeah!
Oh, okay.
Just remember what we all learned back in training, and we'll be fine. Now let's go!
Ooh, Avan is quick to be leader. He is quick to be leader from this situation. I like this guy. Alright, so this is our opening mission. There's a rebel army attacking Mellvere. Join forces with the town guard to defeat all enemy units. You're given 3 tabs, and you're given, as I'll go over the briefing section. You're given the name and the type of mission it is, where it's a free mission, a key mission, or a story mission. Since this is the very first mission of the game, it's an obvious story mission. They'll be given a place and a weather effect, but there is no weather effect right now. There's a grade, a level, and a record rank and a turn rank, if you provided you've already done this mission before. This is the opening mission. You don't have to worry about that. There are credits, which we'll ignore for now. The type of enemies you'll be expecting to see. Parts for anything for later development when it comes to R&D. Again, we'll talk about that later. And victory conditions. We win if we rout the enemy. We lose if Avan falls, 20 turns pass, or our morale hits 0. We'll talk more about the morale thing later. Our squad's already set, so all we have to do is go in. That is the biggest change right then and there. You cannot save during battle. That is one of the biggest, probably one of the biggest changes in this game from the first game. The fact that you can't save in mid-battle. You'll have to get used to that.
Here we go, guys! These rebels are history!
Morale set! Prayer Phasu!
Listen up now.
Unit actions. When a mission begins, you'll see a bird's eye view of the battlefield that shows terrain and positions of units. This screen is called Command Mode. We're already familiar with this from the first game. Command Mode is used to select the units that you want to move around in the field. Use the directional buttons to move the cursor over a unit and then press the X button. Try selecting the unit you want to move. Sure. Right. So yeah, this game pretty much functions just like the first game does. Although a bit tweaked since it's on the PSP.
Moving out!
Movement. After selecting a unit, you will enter action mode, where you can move the unit around the field, make attacks. Use the analog stick to move a unit. When I first read this, I was dreading that, because I'll be honest, this is pretty much the first time I picked up a PSP, and I knew that, and I had a feeling the analog stick wouldn't come through for me. But it's actually kind of comfortable. You can move the camera left and right using the L and R buttons, and up and down using the triangle and X buttons, since they have to compensate with the lack of L2 and R2. While a unit is moving, the action point AP gauge at the bottom of the screen will gradually deplete. We know this from the first game too. When you use AP reaches 0, they will be unable to move any further, so keep an eye on the gauge. Try moving the sandbags directly in front of you. Attacking! Now that you have learned how to move a unit, let's try attacking the enemy. Press the square button while in action mode to switch to target mode. Once the screen is changed, use the L and R buttons to target an enemy, and then press the X button to attack. You can also use the analog stick to adjust your aim manually. The enemy will return fire if you attack, so keep an eye on your HP. By the way, I love the new layout they have for the HUD for this game compared to Valkyria Chronicles 1. So yeah, you just shoot enemies and kick their asses. Headshots still count for critical hits, so always go for the head.
Coming at you! Enemy down!
Ending actions. You can only attack once while moving a unit. Once you've finished made an attack, and that unit's action, return to command mode. Press the start button to return to command mode. That's all you need to do. But we're not done just yet. I feel like I want to make Avan go gung ho, so yeah. Command points, or CP. Selecting a unit in command mode costs 1 command point. CP represents your ability to command your squad. You can keep selecting units so you have no CP left. We know this, of course. We cannot select any more units once you've used all your CP, so at that point you should end the phase. I guess I'll go over this time to explain what might have been changed from the first game. Here we have status. And this game, unlike the first game, is actually a lot more stat-based than the first game was, which I really do appreciate, because really the only other part of the game from the first game, all that really was stat was your HP, your AP, and the weapons. Here we have your HP, your AP, your shoot stat, which coincides with your versus personnel and versus armor ratings for your weapons. Your evade stat, which I assume is a percentage of how often you'll dodge attacks when fighting head-on, and your weapons and armor and your weapons and equipment type. You have your Gallian one, which is the scout, and here we have all the necessary stats. Versus personnel is attack power against human type targets. Versus armor is against armored type targets like tanks. Accuracy is how big or small your hit reticle is. Range is how far the shot can go before it kind of peters out and becomes nothing. Shots fired. Ammo, if applicable. Area of effect. Suppressive effect, which basically is like sounds and stuff. And any special effect. And you have in defense for field suits and like. You have front defense, side defense, and rear defense, which is very important. And you also have ailment resistance and support resistances. E being the worst and A being the best.
Okay, let's go!
Sandbags! Making good use of any sandbags placed on the battlefield will help you gain the upper hand in battle. Move close to some sandbags, and when crouch appears, press the circle button. Units will crouch behind the sandbags, giving them cover. Units are harder to hit when they are crouching, and also take less damage compared to when they are standing. And they are still immune to critical hits, just like in VC1. Moving unit is good to head for nearby sandbags. I see a douche about to die, so he's about to die. Oh, what's up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dead.
All right.
Nice. Stand right in front of you, buddy. Excuse me, I'm going to drink some Yoo-Hoo. Because my throat is freaking parched now. Much better.
Okay, let's go.
And of course, you've noticed from the first game, repeated action the unit takes will reduce their AP during return.
All right.
Once all the enemies gone, mission complete!
All right, we sent them packing.
I'll show them. When you clear a mission, you gain some base experience and DCT, and your rank and your overall ranking. Rankings are once again go according to how fast you clear a mission. A being the best, D being the worst. Although Japanese players will notice S being the best, but getting an S rank and the A rank are exactly the same, so don't fret. You also get extra experience for if you haven't let any allies fall in battle. Well, you lose experience in DCT if allies did go down. Should make sense, right?
Phew. That should keep them out of Mellvere for a while.
Nice.
A fine bit of leadership, gathering those men in the face of a surprise attack.
Brixham seems in awe.
Apparently, it's a family trait.
Hey, you really won't tell me how my brother died.
That is correct. It's classified information, I'm afraid.
I guess that ends our conversation. You'll just have to let me into your academy then.
Whoa, what?
What? You want to enroll?
Leon can't be dead. My brother just wouldn't go down that easy. Period.
I must beg to differ. This certificate of death indicates that he...
Spare me the paperwork. I'm telling you, I don't buy it. Not until I see proof with my own eyes.
Jesus, Avan is really serious that his bro ain't dead. I gotta give him props for this.
Then I suppose you'll be needing this.
What ho?
What is it?
An application for new enrollment at Lanseal.
Oh.
I have to apply? Come on, you said you're a teacher.
As a non-scouted applicant, you'll face stricter standards for acceptance.
Oh dear.
If you still wish to apply, I won't stop you. All are at liberty to try. But if you think just anyone can get in, well, you'll learn soon enough.
Ooh. So you wanna try?
If you'll excuse me, perhaps we'll meet again. Good day.
Leon, it's just like you always said. If Gallia's ever gonna be at peace again, guys like us have to fight for it. Application for student enrollment? Fine, I'll pass your stupid test. And then there's gonna be no stopping me. I'm coming for you, Leon.
I really like Avan. I really like the first impression this guy has given me. I think he's gonna turn out just right. Yeah. I think I'm going to weep inside, maybe.